Hey everyone, this is Keegan here, and welcome back to the channel, and I'm back with a brand new video for you guys. And really quickly before we start today's video, I have some announcements relating to the channel that I'll be making at the end of this video. So I would suggest you all stay tuned at the end of this video for the announcements. So anyways, on to today's video. So today I'm bringing you guys another edition of questions and answers, and I have a total of 32 questions to answer this time. So as always, if you have any questions you'd like me to answer in the next video, please don't be shy. Feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will answer them in the next video. So like I said, I have 32 questions to answer, so I don't have anything else to say, so let's just dive into these questions, and without further ado, let's start the video. Alright, so these first 6 questions come from andykishore. His first question is, why do you have 2 Instagram accounts? Why do I have 2 Instagram accounts? The reason for that is my main account, Keegan_Shepherd78, is my main account. And my second account, Keegans_Polaroids, is just my photography account with my Polaroid camera. However, I think I'm going to change the name of that account to just Keegan Photography or something. But yeah, that's kind of why I have 2 Instagram accounts. One's my personal, and the other one's just my photography account. And I'm just gonna scroll up. This computer's in really bad shape. Come on. There we go. This isn't even my computer. This is just a family member's computer. I'm just borrowing it just for this video. Alright. The next question from andykishore is, are you aware that some Call of Duty games were released on the Nintendo DS? I only ask this because shooter games are a much different experience on a handheld system compared to the console versions such as the Xbox 360. Yeah, I'm aware there are some Call of Duty games on the Nintendo DS. I actually have played one of them. I played the one on Modern Warfare 3. I don't know. They're not that good on DS, to be honest. They're much better on either console or on the PC, but not on DS. But that's just my opinion. The next one from andykishore is, what's better, the Resident Evil movies or the Resident Evil video games? The games are so much better than the movies, but the movies are okay, I guess. I know that there is a Netflix adaptation of the Resident Evil games that should be coming out this year. I don't know about the TV show. I don't know about it. Maybe I might check it out, but we'll see. The next one from andykishore is, have you ever watched the TV series Arthur? I just wanted to ask you that before the show ends is considered old news, which I did mention in the previous Q&A episode. Yes, you did mention that the show will be coming to an end. Yeah, I have seen the show Arthur. It was a good show from when I was a kid. I'm surprised that it's still on today, but I know it's going to be coming to an end pretty soon. Although, I haven't seen the show in years. I can't even remember the last time I ever watched the show. I think the last time I watched an episode of Arthur was probably back in 2010, I think. But I can't remember, though. It was a long time ago. Yeah. So the next question from andykishore is, are you aware that The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, also known as The Conjuring 3, came out on June 4th, 2021? I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it, but I heard it isn't very good from what I hear. But the first 2 Conjuring movies were good. And the last one from andykishore is, have you ever watched Zathura, A Space Adventure? I heard it's a spin-off to Jumanji. Yeah, I've seen Zathura, but I don't know if it's actually a spin-off or something. You know what? I'm going to look that up. Is Zathura a spin-off to Jumanji? Oh, shit. There we go. Let's see. Oh, it is a spin-off to Zathura. Ah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know it was a spin-off until now. Yeah, I have seen the movie of Zathura, but I've never read the book that it was based on, though. But I remember the movie being pretty good. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember the movie being pretty good. I think it was one of Kristen Stewart's first movies that she played in, too. I could be right, though. So those are all the questions from Andy Kishore. Now let's move on to the other questions I have to answer. And thanks for the questions, Andy Kishore. Now let's move on. The next 15 questions come from ThatMovieNerd44. His first question is, are you aware about Kevin Spacey making his comeback to acting after 4 years? If so, then what do you think? Yeah, I've heard of it. And I'm just going to say this. I don't care what anybody says, whether he's innocent or not. I don't think he's innocent. I think that bastard should be in prison. And I ain't going to even watch whatever that new movie is he's going to be. Apparently the plot of the new movie he's going to be in, I think he's supposed to be like a detective or something who's trying to protect a guy accused of pedophilia or something. Oh, the irony here. But I don't care what anybody says. I think Kevin Spacey is guilty, and that bastard should be in prison. I don't care what anybody says, but that's just my opinion. But I don't care whether you defend him or not. I'm just saying that I don't think he's innocent at all. I don't care what anybody says, but I ain't going to see whatever that new movie is. Hell no. Even though I've seen a couple of his movies that he acted in after he was accused of the sexual assault, I will admit he was in good movies like American Beauty, Baby Driver, Pay It Forward, and all that, but that still doesn't change my opinion on Spacey. I don't care. Now, I don't really want to say anything else, but let's just move on to the next question from that movie nerd 44, which is, what are your thoughts on Amazon buying MGM for $8.45 billion? I don't know. Don't know if it's good or not, but I don't know. Maybe it is a good thing. I don't know. So the next one from that movie nerd 44 is, do you know film director Edgar Wright? If so, if you do, then what do you think of him and his works? I don't know him personally, but I do like his movies. He directed movies like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Shaun of the Dead, Baby Driver, Hot Fuzz, The World's End, and so on. And I'm actually pretty excited for his new movie titled Last Night in Soho, I believe it's what it's called. I'm actually pretty excited for his new movie. It's coming out in October. It stars Anya Taylor-Joy. Yeah, that's the girl from The Queen's Gambit. I'm pretty excited for his new movie. It looks pretty good. The next one from that movie nerd 44 is, have you heard about the controversy involving Armie Hammer? Yeah, I've heard. He was accused of sexual abuse and allegedly cannibalism. Ugh, what a piece of shit. He was the guy that acted in Call Me By Your Name, which I believe they were going to make a sequel to it, but after all these accusations made against him, I don't think that sequel's ever going to happen. Yeah, what a bastard. That's all I'm going to say. What a bastard. The next one from that movie nerd 44 is, do you buy Blu-rays from overseas? No, I don't. Mostly because my Blu-ray / 4K Blu-ray player is not a region-free Blu-ray player, I don't think. It probably won't work anyway. But no, I don't buy my Blu-rays from overseas. Yeah. The next one from that movie nerd 44 is, have you seen the Don Siegel film Escape from Alcatraz starring Clint Eastwood? I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. Maybe I'll check it out one day, but I haven't seen the movie, but I've heard of it. The next one from that movie nerd 44 is, how did you become a fan of David Cronenberg? I don't know. I've only seen 4 of his movies. I've only seen Eastern Promises, A History of Violence, Crash, which I did a review on my channel a while ago, and Videodrome. And I don't know. I really do like his movies. From what I've seen, I like to check out some of his other movies, but I do like David Cronenberg. But I'm not exactly sure how I became a fan of David Cronenberg, but I don't know. I do like his movies. Yeah. The next one from ThatMovieNerd44 is, what are your thoughts on Adam Sandler and his works? Some of the movies he acted in are good and others are just plain terrible. I think his best one is probably Uncut Gems or a couple of other good ones. He was in movies like Uncut Gems, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Click, which I thought was pretty underrated. Grown Ups. The first one wasn't bad. The second one was ass. And a couple of other ones. Some of his movies are good and others are just plain terrible. That's all I'm going to say. The next one from ThatMovieNerd44 is, what do you think of director Tony Scott? He was a good director. True Romance was my favorite movie that he directed. Same with Man on Fire. It is a shame that he committed suicide back in 2012, leaving behind his family and his brother, Ridley Scott. But he was a good director. It's a shame, though, he died. He committed suicide. The next one from ThatMovieNerd44 is, do you collect Funko Pops? No, I don't, but I own some, mostly because I got them as gifts. But I honestly don't really buy them. I honestly don't see any reason why people buy them. I don't know, but I don't buy them, though, even though I have some. But I'm not going to show them in this video, but yeah. The next one from ThatMovieNerd44 is, what do you think of director Sam Raimi? Good director. I like the Spider-Man movies that he directed, and I like the Evil Dead. Well, I've only seen the first Evil Dead movie, and I've seen the second one. I haven't seen Army of Darkness yet, but I'll probably check that one out one day. But I think he's a pretty good director. The next one from ThatMovieNerd44 is, what do you think of film director James Cameron? I have seen Avatar and a little bit of Terminator 2 Judgment Day, but I haven't seen too many of his other movies. But I thought Avatar was pretty good, but a sequel is not necessary at all, but whatever. And I thought Terminator 2 was pretty good from what I've seen. I'd like to check out some of his other movies one day. The next one is, what do you think of Amy Adams? I think Amy Adams is a really good actress. She acted in movies like American Hustle, Nocturnal Animals, and acted in the TV series Sharp Objects, which was an HBO miniseries. But I do think she's a really good actress. And the last one from ThatMovieNerd44 is, what is your least favorite Quentin Tarantino film? I don't know. I do like Quentin Tarantino. I've seen almost all of his movies except for Death Proof, which I do have Death Proof on Blu-ray, but I haven't seen it yet. But I don't know what's my least favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. I don't know. So those are all the questions from ThatMovieNerd44, and we'll have a couple questions left, and then we'll be done and then we'll move on to the announcements, and then we'll be done this video. So those are all the questions from ThatMovieNerd44. Thanks again for the questions, ThatMovieNerd44. Alright, these last 10 questions come from Harold Dexter, and after his questions, we'll go on to the announcements that I have to share. So let's finish this video off with the questions, and then we'll move on to the announcements. So the first question from Harold Dexter is, what's your opinion on the Toy Story 2 outtakes? I think they were funny, I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen Toy Story 2 in 2 years. That was the last time I watched it. I watched it at my cousin's house. What's your opinion on The Incredibles 2? Not as good as the first one, but I thought it was a pretty decent sequel, but it kind of came out a little bit too late, but it wasn't a bad sequel. It just came out a couple years too late. But it wasn't a bad sequel, though. But the first one was much better, in my opinion. But the second one was decent. Do you have Netflix? Yes, I do have Netflix, although I don't really use it much. Although, recently, I just started watching Peaky Blinders, which is a great show. I highly recommend checking out. But I don't really use Netflix all the time. But lately, I've been using it to watch Peaky Blinders. Really great show, by the way. But, yeah. The next one is, what year did you first join YouTube? Now, I previously had another channel titled Bulldog Gamer 01, which, don't laugh, I was only 10 years old when I had that account, and then I later changed the username to that one to Keegan the Movie Guy, which I joined YouTube on that account in February of 2012, and I left that channel on November 30th, 2019. And then I moved over to this channel, which I joined in November of 2019 on this channel, and I deleted my old channel. And I gotta be honest, I don't miss my old channel. I think I like this channel. This channel, in my opinion, is more successful than my old channel, mostly because I was like 10 years old when I had my old channel. And I guess my channel is more successful because I'm more mature and for my age running this channel. So, yeah. Let's see. What's your opinion on Brave? I did go see that movie in the theater sometime after it came out, and I haven't seen it ever since I saw it in the theater, but I remember it being a pretty good Disney movie. Not the best Disney movie, but I still thought it was pretty good, but I haven't seen it in many, many years since I saw it in the theater, which was back in 2012. What's your opinion on The Good Dinosaur? Haven't seen it, but I heard mixed things about it. But maybe I might check it out one day. I don't know. I don't have time for Disney movies these days. What's your opinion on Finding Dory, which is the sequel to Finding Nemo? Pretty good sequel. I actually enjoyed it. I remember seeing it in theaters with my brother and my uncle back in 2016. Although I'm not sure if I would say it was better than Finding Nemo. I thought Finding Nemo was a classic, but Finding Dory was a pretty good sequel. The next one is, what's your opinion on Cars 3? Better than Cars 2, but I'd say the first Cars movies was the best. But the third one was pretty good. And the last one from Harold Dexter, and then we'll move on to the announcement, is, what's your opinion on Coco? I haven't seen it, but I heard it's supposed to be a really good Disney movie. So those are all the questions for this video. Thanks for the questions, Harold Dexter. And now let's move on to the announcements that I have to share. So the announcements are just related to what's going to be happening on my channel this summer, since now the summer is finally here. I want to point out, first things first, that I'm still going to upload videos this summer. I'm still going to upload videos on Mondays and Fridays, or sometimes on Saturdays or Sundays. Well, I know I'm making this video on a Tuesday, but I'm off work today and I have nothing else to do. So I figured, why not just make a video? But I'm still going to make 1 or 2 videos a week. Maybe 3, sometimes 3. Well, that maybe. But I am still going to be working at my job, and I might go camping on some weekends and stuff like that. Now, what I really want to bring up is that sometime this summer, probably around the end of July, I'm going to be going on a vacation for a few weeks. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be going on my vacation, but I'll probably most likely be going around the very end of July for a few weeks. So when I go on my vacation, I'm going to be taking a break from uploading videos to YouTube. But don't worry, I'll still be active on my YouTube and other social media like my Instagram and Letterboxd and responding to comments. But I'm not going to upload any videos when I go on my vacation for a couple weeks. But that's just not until around the end of July when I'll be going on my vacation. I'll let you guys know when I'll be going on my vacation and be taking a break from uploading videos. So the next Q&A video might not come out until maybe August or maybe around the middle of July, but we'll have to wait and see. So just a little reminder that I will be going on a vacation at one point this summer, and will be taking a break from uploading videos for a few weeks when I go on my vacation. But I'll let you guys know updated when I'm going to be going on my vacation and when I'll be taking a break from making videos on YouTube. So that's pretty much the announcements I have for this channel, for what's going to be happening on my channel this summer. So that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, please leave a comment below, and subscribe for more videos. Can we get to 300 subscribers before the end of the summer? I have a feeling we can, so feel free to subscribe to my channel. Also, feel free to follow me on my Instagram and my letterbox. My username for my Instagram are right here on the screen, and my username for my letterbox is right there. And also the link to my letterbox is in the description down below. And as always, like I said in the beginning of this video, if you have any questions you'd like me to answer in the next video, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will answer them in the next episode, coming either in the middle of July or maybe in August. I don't know, but we'll see. So until then, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, this is Keegan Shepherd signing off. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.